So I decided to come out to the canal this morning. I spent a good chunk of my day in the ER yesterday getting a tetanus shot and an immunoglobulin shot as well. So my body's feeling just a little beat up today, feeling pretty exhausted, feeling pretty sore. But I thought, what better way to take care of myself than to get outside and then to do some fascial maneuvers. So I thought I would bring you all along. I'm hoping the weather will hold out. As you can kind of see, it's pretty cloudy out here, but I find a spot and do some maneuvers, take more of a walk, do a few more maneuvers, and just bring you along for the journey. I'm enjoying quite this dramatic backdrop. So we're going to start out with Totally Twisted. I'm barefoot, really enjoying connecting to the ground here. I'm going to go slower today and just really acknowledge that yesterday having to go into the ER, having to get those shots was pretty scary actually. I was starting to have some symptoms of like early onset tetanus, and since it's deadly, that's a pretty scary one for me. So I'm going to take that into my practice today and really just feel in and not push myself to any limits, but really just feel into each one of these movements and notice where that fear, where that stress really landed in my body and just move through it. So I'm going to invite you to do the same, because even if it's not something like going to the ER, we all have stressful things in our lives. And so as we head into the Totally Twisted, taking the right foot over the left foot, right hand in the left armpit, left hand on the right shoulder, take a second and just really ground yourself and notice where you might be feeling tension. And then we're going to take the head to the left, body to the right. And this time I'm going to start out with the 6 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, because it just feels more nourishing right now. So in, out, in, out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Twisting a little more, feeling into that tension. Now we're going to do the stage breath. So as if you're sucking air through a straw, we're going to breathe in, more, twist. Really feeling down into all those layers, down to the deepest layer where it's holding tight, and really just acknowledging that tightness. We're going to breathe in again, stage breath, more. Feel that pressure. Exhale. Feel your connection to the ground. Spinal pelvic lock. Stage breath again. Inhale. More. Twist. And really see if your body wants to release. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Feeling that tightness for myself. Turning my head to the right, body to the left, making sure I have my spinal pelvic lock in place. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now on to the stage breath. Like you're sucking air through the straw. In. 2. More. Twist. And let go. Again. More. More. Twist. Really letting your body ease into that twist. Enjoy that tension. And exhale. Again. More. More. Twist. And exhale. Coming back to neutral. I'm going to really let myself do this slowly. Just really feeling that tension in my body. And now I'm going to go walk, and then we'll do the next position in a new location. So I got home and found out that the mic didn't work for 2 of the videos, so here I'll be filming them at home now, out in the garden though, so I'm still outside. So we're going to start out with anti-gravity. I'm going to interlace the fingers, I'm going to place them, I'm going to adjust here just because I have a ponytail, but you're interlacing your fingers, squeezing the neck, and then pulling up. I'm already feeling so much better after having done the maneuvers, but still really connect in with any tension you might be feeling with in your body. Any stress that might be lingering somewhere. Still am feeling that tightness in my arms where I got the injections. So take a nice deep breath in, look up. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that spinal pelvic lock is active. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it and look down. We're still holding that, pulling that fascia, pulling that skin up behind the back of the neck. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and look to the right. So in, hold it, look right. Exhale down. Inhale, look left. Exhale down. Inhale, look right. Down. Inhale, left. Down. Inhale, right. Down. Inhale, left. Down. Now we're going to take a little bit wider of a stance if you need to. Push your bum back. You're going to look forward. Now you're going to have your elbows a little bit further apart. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're getting the whole torso involved. So inhale, right. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Exhale down. Really feel that coming all the way into the hips, that movement, really rotating that entire torso around. So inhale, right. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Down. One more time. Inhale, left, right. Down. Inhale, left, and down. And now we're going to come into kind of a fetal position. And inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth 3 times. Exhale.
2, 3, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, 2, and 3. Feeling nice and safe in this position. Now bring your bum up, keeping your head down. And let's go ahead and just sway in this position, really feeling that pull. You're still tractioning at the base of the back of your neck. And sway from side to side. And just breathe and relax here. Really let yourself feel like you have no cares in the world. Think about bringing your nose to your knees. Let yourself just hang here. Feeling that pull all the way down to your sacrum. And the pull on the back of the hamstrings. All right. And now we're going to slowly come back up, really feeling like you're moving one vertebra at a time. Keeping that chin tucked to the very end. Come up, and then let's look up. The sun's shining on me right now. I feel like I'm being solar powered. All right, bring those arms down. Shake it off a little bit. I'm not going to go for any walks in again. We're just going to let our bodies adjust though. All right, so now let's go into swinger. I'm going to take the right hand, put it on the left shoulder. You're going to pin the skin behind the elbow. You want to really feel like you're getting a good connection there. You're not going to let up. You're really pulling that whole elbow around. And as you do so, the head's coming to over the right shoulder, looking over the right shoulder. Now you're going to squat down and come into even more of a twist with bringing the whole body into this movement. And now we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. See if you can go lower each time. Get your whole body involved. Now in through the mouth, out through the mouth. 2 and 3. Come back up. Oh yeah, I'm getting nice and warm now in the sun. All right. Now we're going to take the left hand, put it on the right shoulder. Right hand is going to pin that skin behind the elbow or the back of the elbow. Bring that elbow around over to the right side while the head goes over to the left. Squat down, go into an even deeper rotation. Now 3 times in through the nose, out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Come back up. I really was feeling that through the shoulder blades, in between the shoulder blades. Take a few nice deep breaths here. Let your body sway. Maybe do some figure 8s with your hands. Walk around if you need to. Shake it off if you need to. Really feeling a lot moving through my arms. All right, and the last one we're going to do here, before I'll connect back to the other videos, is pullover. So this time you're going to, I like to get it right on the skin, so I guess I'll show you first. basically where the crease of your arm is, you're going to come in just a little bit. So you don't want to be on the shoulder blade and you don't want to be in the armpit. You want to be in that nice in-between meaty spot there. So I'm going to go underneath my shirt though so I can be skin on skin. Get even more of a grip, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that shoulder up. Then I'm going to take my left hand and reach around and grab the ribs and pull them forward. So I'm like cocooning myself in here. Now I'm going to look over to the left, bringing that shoulder up even more, starting to feel that pull all the way down into my hips. Squatting down, bring that shoulder up even more, really feeling even more of a pull. And then take a nice deep breath in and bring that left shoulder over to the right knee. Rotating even more off the head. We're going to inhale 3 times through the nose, out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Keeping that grip. Now in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Unwinding. Really feeling all of those layers of fascia. Like I was feeling it all the way down to the bone. And having done this twice now today, I can just feel even a deeper layer being addressed there. So that's really cool. That might be a nice thing for you to try too, to go through and do these movements a couple times in the same day and just see what new layer are you reaching. Because the body is constantly shifting and adjusting, and we release one layer and then we can get down to the next layer and just keep this unraveling process happening. All right, now let's do the other side. We're going to reach in, same spot, the meaty part between the crease of the armpit and the edge of the shoulder blade. Lift up. Keep that pinned while you reach around, grabbing the ribs on the left side. Turn your head to the right, lifting that shoulder even more, getting yourself in that nice little cocoon, going down into a squat, bringing that shoulder even higher, keeping the ribs locked in. And you're going to take a nice breath in, bringing that right shoulder now to the left knee, keeping that head turned. Now 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale. 2, 3. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. 1, 2. See if you can bring that shoulder over even more. 3. And unwind. All right. Thanks for joining me. On to the next video. All right, I picked this spot because the pennyroyal is blooming out in the horse pasture behind me, and it looks so beautiful and it smells so delicious. So I thought this would be a great spot to do pretzel squat. Go ahead and find a nice location. I'm kind of kicking the rocks away since I'm barefoot here, trying to find a nice foothold. Go ahead and have your right foot planted. Take your left foot, tee it to your right. So I'm basically right where my ankle bone is there. I'm going to step out, not so far that you can't see my feet, but get a nice distance here. You're going to take your left hand and put it on your left bum cheek. You're going to take your right hand and reach out in front of you. Now you're going to press your bum into your hand, and while you look over your right shoulder, and you're not looking forward, you're not looking backward, you're right between your feet here, reaching out, leaning, feeling that stretch in that left leg. And once you get into a nice position here, you're going to take your right hand and put it on your left shoulder. Your left hand is going to go behind your back, palm facing out. You're going to go down to a squat, keeping that rotation, keeping your balance as well, holding that spinal pelvic lock. And now we're going to take 6 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Going deeper into a squat. 4, 5, and 6. Now staying in that squat, we're going to rotate or switch the arms. So now the right hand or left hand's going to go to the right shoulder, right hand's going to go behind. We're going to turn our heads to the other direction. And now we're going to do the same, breathing 6 times, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And come back up. Feel those wobbly legs. Can definitely feel just how tired my body still is. Can't go into as deep a squat as usual. And that's okay. This isn't about pushing ourselves. This is about listening to our bodies and what we're needing in this moment right now. Right foot is going to tee to that left foot. It's pretty wobbly. Hopefully it's going to stay upright. We're going to step forward. Let me move a little bit so you can see me. This time the right hand is going to go on the right bum cheek. The left hand's going to go forward. Same thing. We're pushing the right bum into the right hand, looking over that left shoulder now, we're going to bring the nose down to the floor. And when you feel that nice pull in that right leg now, I'm going to take the left hand onto the right shoulder, right hand in the back, go down into our squat. Head is rotated, still kind of looking over that left shoulder as you will. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to swap arms. Look now over to the right shoulder. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Standing up. I'm just going to stay here to do the others because the weather is shifting. The wind's getting pretty strong here. So now we're going to do the elbow torque. I'm going to take the left hand, put it on the left shoulder. You're going to grab a hold like around that elbow joint. So you don't want to be too far back. Get a nice grip on there. You're going to rotate the skin outward. And we're going to hold this for 6 breaths, bringing that head over to the right. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now holding this position, let's bring the arm up, the elbow up towards the sky or towards the ceiling if you're inside. Really feeling that pull. I can feel that all the way down into my shoulder, really affecting those areas where I got the shot. Nice and sore. I know this is doing me good. Now we're going to turn our head to that arm that's up. So over to the left, holding that torque. Now let's breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. 2. Really feeling those ribs expanding. 3. Bringing that elbow even higher if you can. 5. And 6. Bringing the arm down. Oh yeah, wow, I really feel that in that shoulder and arm. That's great. I want to stay on this side, so let's do the arm pull on this left side before we go to the other side. So go ahead and getting nice and high on your arm, palm facing forward. Really get a nice grip as far back and as high as you can. Squeeze your arm, rotate it around. So again, it's kind of like we were with the elbow, we're rotating it around that way to the outside because we tend to collapse in like this. So we're wanting to counter that typical position that we're in. Really allowing that fascia to release that's holding us in this bound position, which starts to open up all the lymph that runs through here, all the nerves and blood vessels, everything that might be getting pinched up here. So again, we're going to squeeze, we're going to rotate, and then we're going to pull down. And as we're pulling down, we're lifting our shoulder towards the ceiling or towards the sky. And I kind of just feel into what direction my head wants to go. Really want to increase that stretching through here. And now we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now in through the mouth, out through the mouth 3 times. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. And come back to neutral. Wow, yeah, that feels great. I'm really feeling a lot of release happening in my neck and shoulders. All right, let's do those same 3 on the other side now. So to start out, we're going to take the right hand, put it on the right shoulder. We're going to get a nice hold on the elbow, like you're rotating around on a clock. In this direction, I can't think, is this counterclockwise or clockwise? You're just wanting to rotate outward. So go ahead and pin it, rotate it. Let's turn away. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth 6 times. In. 2. 3. 4. Really feel that pull all the way up into the shoulder. 5. And 6. I'm going to regrip here before we go to the next one. So I'm going to regrip. Now I'm going to bring that elbow up towards the sky. This time turning towards that arm that's raised up. Excuse me. Now we're going to breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth 6 times. In. 2. Really feeling yourself standing nice and tall, checking in with that spinal pelvic lock. 3. 4. 5. And 6. I'm going to just stay here a minute longer. This feels so good. And back down. All right, now let's do the arm pull on this right side. So again, palm's going to face forward. I'm going to get nice and high on the arm here, as high as you can. If I could, I'd get all the way up by the armpit. Squeezing, rotating outward. So this one we're going that way. So squeeze, rotate, pull down with the hand and up with the shoulder. So it's like you're bringing the humerus bone up, or the upper arm bone up through all that tissue. And now we're going to turn our heads to the left, and we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. 2, 3. In through the mouth, out through the mouth 3 times. 2, 3. And unwind. And to finish things off, let's do something called the palate swipe. So we're going to cross the right foot over the left foot. We're going to take the right hand, put it on the left shoulder, left hand to the right shoulder. Now you're going to take your thumb, you're going to press it up into the right side of your molars. So you're on your palate kind of midway back. You don't want to choke yourself, but you want to get, you're not just in the front either. You're going to press in there and you're going to swipe across. And we're going to do that 6 times. And if you want to, you can move your head with it. So you'd start over here and move across like that. I like to just stay, I get more of a release when I just stay in one position. So I'm going to press in there and I'm going to swipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Well, that was it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but all the horses decided to come over. I didn't notice this while I was doing the fascial maneuvers, but the horses decided to come over and watch what was happening here.